So you can get them.
The water is not shaking me.
You can
Firstly.
Sunday. Queer politics.
Queer politics.
Queer politics. My part is probably going to be really short. So anything I say will probably be elaborated a bit more by Jenny.
Jenny likes politics a lot. I don't like it. I actually really dislike it.
Jenny likes hating people.
It's like I enjoy hating people. It's just sort of like
Haters gonna hate. So
I'm gonna hate on everybody. That's
start off with the situation in America, because it's probably going to be a lot quicker than 4/5 did you say?
I said 4/5.
4/5 of the states in America are still not allowing marriage for same-sex couples.
However,
they allow sex with a horse.
Yeah, like half of the states, I think it's something like stupid, like 23.
It's 28.
Is it?
It's 28.
Even now, they allow you to have sex with a horse. Well,
before you can marry someone of the same sex.
Also, hate crimes are like a much bigger problem than
Oh yeah.
I mean, we have a lot of really bad hate crimes, but
I think it's because America is so religious.
Yeah, I
like,
mean,
seriously.
we're a country that's not really run by religion, but we're kind of run by religion. But they're like, if you're not religious, it's just like, whoa, wait, whoa.
The bill for same-sex marriage is going through our government now.
Yeah.
It's on the 4th stage according to Jenny.
12.
4th stage out of 12. At the moment, it's looking likely for it to be passed.
It's looking very
The
good.
Queen's supposedly fighting for it, isn't she?
No, she's not fighting for anything. That's the thing,
The Queen
right?
I read that the Queen was like in favour of it.
Everybody's saying, everyone's saying that the Queen's like supporting gay rights and everything. It's like, no, she's not. Actually, never in her life has she said the words gay or lesbian. Ever.
Seriously?
Never in her entire life.
Oh my god.
The Queen can't argue anyway. She's got to be neutral.
Exactly.
The only thing she does is sign the bill if she approves of it or not.
Yeah.
She can't actually argue a point. The only thing she does is she says yes or no to it. If she says no, it basically doesn't go through. But we can fight. We can put it through again and again and again. So the bitchy thing is the elections are next year. So if this bill goes through this year, but a different party comes into power next year, they could start the bill to erase that bill, and then it's there for a month or two at most, and then it's gone.
It is highly unlikely though that the parties would completely erase it unless, like, if BNP came into power, they would erase it. But that's it.
But they don't even get in, like, they're not even one of the major
They
parties.
account for like 3% of the population.
Seriously, BNP are pathetic.
Yeah, but when you look at it like that, you know, only 4% of the population wear contacts, like contact lenses.
Yeah.
And 3% of the population support the BNP. That's scary. So like, there's almost the same amount of people support the BNP as wear contact lenses. But what the hell?
It's really funny. Why do you know so many weird facts?
Oh, because
like
I went to like go contact lens shopping the other week, so.
Like, just quick keyword roundup. We have like 3 main parties. You know that you have Republicans and Democrats in America. We have like 3 main parties that are the Conservatives or the Tories, the Liberal Democrats or the Lib Dems, and Labour.
Which one's most conservative out of them 3?
You would think Conservatives, but like, I don't know. You just like made a little snubber noise. You don't have one of them, so you're just like. Anyway, there are like the leaders of the parties, which is David Cameron, who's a dickhead, Nick Clegg, who used to be a dickhead but now's a dickhead, and Ed Miliband, who I don't really know who he is, but he sounds like a dickhead. In England, obviously we have free healthcare, which is called the NHS. In America, they don't have free healthcare, which is why I'll probably never be able to move to America. Like, if I got through the whole immigration process and everything, I wouldn't be able to live there because I'd have to be like a millionaire to afford the amount of healthcare that I need. So. Trans people in the NHS is like a problem. Well, it's not like a huge problem, but it's still kind of a problem. It's definitely a problem in America because health insurance doesn't cover it. I think it's still classed as a mental illness.
Really?
I think I got that from Nowhere. Did I get that?
I think maybe you might have done.
Trans people in the NHS in the UK are covered for most things. Or at least that's what I read. I like googled it so that I knew what to say, but you go to like psychiatric sessions but with like a gender therapist, and then you go through that whole process. The bad thing is that for trans men, top surgery is covered under the NHS, like because that's easy for them to do.
What's tops? I don't know elaborate that.
It's like,
Everyone pretty much does know.
I can't really describe it.
Everyone pretty much does know.
Yeah, top surgery. It's like, yeah.
Is it kind of?
Am I supposed to understand this?
You know,
Yeah.
like vasectomies when somebody has breast cancer.
How does a vasectomy link in with breast cancer?
Basically, you get your boobs removed.
Yeah. Most trans people are covered under the NHS for most things, like for most of, you know, like the essential things like bottom surgery and top surgery and all of that. But if you're a trans woman, feminine facial reconstruction surgery isn't covered under the NHS. Breast augmentations aren't covered under the NHS either because they're seen as cosmetic. You can get breast reduction surgery basically, which is, yeah, that's another cosmetic thing you can have on the NHS. I had my surgery in the NHS. I get like,
Don't say that because it makes it sound like you're a breast reduction surgery.
There's still a lot of problems arising with that, and like bathrooms and like blah 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 blah. It's just all big horrible mess, and people need to sort it out, but they don't recognise that they need to sort it out, and they're just kind of like, oh, nobody cares about them, and just shove them in the corner and just go away, go on. That's basically what happened. They were supposed to put the voice thing as well, which was all like, it was just kind of like gay, and then it was like lesbian. That is basically how people represent it, and it's not fair. But that happens, and I think people need to sort that out before they start gay marriage.
Yeah, because I think it's more important, like, for like to achieve actual equality before, like,
Yeah.
I know the gay marriage thing is supposed to make like equality, but it's not going to, because the actual issue is like how people are treated.
It's just
if everyone was
making us straight
treated
people,
fine.
and that's not. We're not straight people.
Yeah, I mean, I think it should
Yeah.
definitely be legalised, but I think there are more important, like, actually acceptance,
Yeah.
rather than, like, it's more important for everyone to feel accepted than it is to be able to get married, even though it is important.
Marriage,
Like,
guys, acceptance before marriage.
George has to leave because he has to go and pick his little sister up, so that's it for him for this video.
You're
Bye.
gonna have to put it in my face.
My little
oh
sister
no.
is almost as cute as me. Almost.
Just to add on in the end of this video, Phoebe sent me and Freya a link on our little Skype chat thing to a post on Revel and Riot, and I'm just gonna like mention the quote because it's funny. It was yesterday, but I didn't see it because for whatever reason, but I was looking through it today and it's really funny. Yeah. So yeah, neuroscientist Sam Harris has described the church as harbouring an army of gay rapists. An army of child rapists. Yeah. Oh my god, I suddenly regret my whole life.
Gay rapists. Should I just do an outro?
Yeah. Oh my god.